where's my stone? You guys have these worry stones? No? Does anyone want to give it a rub? They're nice. Real good action on this one. It's almost going to break. I use it so much. Does anyone need it? Oh, you want to try? You want to try? Yeah. Hell yeah. You don't have to stand up. I don't do crowd work. I don't really care who you are. Here you are. Yeah, but give it a rub. Nice, huh? It's really smooth. Yeah, my fiance gave me that because she thinks I'm autistic, but I'm just anxious. I don't know, man. I got sober 7 months ago, and ever since then, my life has been in shambles, and that's the truth. That's the truth. I got sober 7 months ago, and since then, the amount of people who call me autistic has quadrupled from when I used to just play air bass in your face without you asking. I don't know what, that was my kind of drunk. I was fun. Do you like it?
I love it.
Okay, I'll beat it back. Okay.
Not yours, but I want my own.
You want your own?
Yeah.
Yeah, get you one. I should sell it as merch instead of Molly, huh?
Sure.
Yeah, I used to sell, what do you, I mean, now I know about stones. Before I was just selling Molly as merch because I was like, forgiveness in a pill, let's go. Like, what do you want, my album? No, let me help you dance so hard you forgive your dad. Like, that's my, yeah, right? Where you're like, oh my God, he did the best he could. Like, that's much better merch. Anyway, whatever. The point is that I got caught up in my feels, and so I asked my fiance Tina Tazi from New Jersey. I was like, "Do you think I'm autistic?" And she was like, "Yeah." In fact, she sang it at me once. We're planning our wedding, and she was like, "What's most important to you?" And I was like, "The butterballs." And she was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "For the reception, the butterballs need to be frozen because we're gonna have 3 dances and 3 speeches. So if the frozen butterballs are there, by the time all that happens, the human humidity will melt the butter until it's like room temp, right? And then the knife can go through it. You can spread the butter edge to edge. That's something I'm looking out for." Fair, right? And she goes, "Autism!" She sang it at me. I was like, "Sing it at me. This is important." But she had me take a test, and I took an autism, not like a BuzzFeed autism, not where it's like, "You're a Hufflepuff who loves trains," like nothing like that, like a real one. And I took a real autism test, and I didn't like what the score was, so I took it again, and it was even higher. And but the questions are nonsense. If you've ever taken one, maybe Stone Girl has. Maybe, if you've ever, it's all like strongly agree to strongly disagree, which is a broad spectrum, which is why autism is this like beautiful rainbow of possibility. Because like the first question was, you would rather be alone than in a large group of people, and it's like, yeah, strongly agree. We'd all rather be alone than in a large group of people. And then the second question was, you didn't wear jeans until you were 14 because the texture's crazy, so you bit a bunch of kids until you cried and your mom had to pick you up from school. And it's like, yeah, dude, we all did that. You too, right? Yeah, man. Jeans? What are you talking about? So the next question, we all know it, was like, so you only wore 1 pair of slacks until you were 14 years old, but you told your mom, "Mom, I need elastic in the cuffs," and you need it like that so that your shoe is tight, and then your sock is tight, and then your elastic in your pants is tight, and then you have a belt, and then you wear a turtleneck, and you tuck it in so it's tight, 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 and then you walk around going like this, like, force field, force field, force field. We all do that. Strongly agree, dude. Boys will be boys. Like, Stone Girl, yeah? Yes! Molly, dude, yeah? Yeah. I don't know how to make friends. I used to collect pencil lead as a child, as a hobby. And I would break the pencil lead into groups of 1,000 at my desk. And then I would put those groups of 1,000 in little jars all over my desk in elementary school until I would build up this like castle wall around me. And then if I wanted to be friends with someone, I would give them a jar of the pencil lead and say, "I like you." Right? Because my dad had a cat and it brought him a bird, and I was like, that's how you make friends. Boom. I don't know, and especially now that I'm so like that's why I drank it. There is a some kind of study that says like a deep amount of addiction to drug use and alcoholism is addicted to autism, and that's because like when the mask is off, like man, don't hang out with me outside of this. Like I was trying to make friends God damn, sorry, I had to squeeze the cheeks. Oh my God. It's not gonna happen. No, just kidding. Okay. We were hanging out in this diner after an AA meeting, and I go to a men's group because I want to learn how to be a man from men, and so we're all sitting there, and they're so funny, they're so gregarious, they're so big, and we're sitting there, and this one dude grabs the ketchup bottle, and he was like, "Whoa, this is like the size of my dick," and everyone laughed. And I was like, "Oh, I want to get in on that." And so the next guy goes, "Oh yeah, that's funny because my dick is long and thin." And I go, "Ah, like a butterfly's tongue," and no one liked it. I sat there and pulled out my phone and Googled it. I'm like, "See, it's like a proboscis. It's actually called a proboscis." And none of you know either because it's actually proboscis. Fuck y'all. Like, I don't know how to make friends. Can I get my stone back? Thank you. Oh, yeah, charged up. Yeah, fucking charged up. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Okay, what? Just wait for what?
You'll see.
Sorry, I'm taken. And you know what? Respectfully, you can't compete with her. She created Netflix's Is a Cake. Like, good luck. Like, I'm just saying, yeah, she created Is a Cake. If you have never seen Is a Cake, have you seen Netflix's Is a Cake? Yeah, she created that show. Tina Tazi. If you haven't seen it, sometimes it's cake. Oh man, sometimes it's not. Like, it's a really good show. I don't know why I work so hard at this when you can walk into Netflix and be like, what if a wheelbarrow was red velvet? Like, it's $1 million. Like, it's so crazy. Okay. Oh, we could do that joke at the end. Interesting. Okay. I have a little silhouette comedy. When I was so much funnier when I would drink and stuff. I don't have good ideas anymore. My best idea recently was like, I bet everyone in the world knows of Tom Cruise. And that's a thought. I don't know. I don't know where to go from here. Oh, let's do this one. It's a little long, but it's a really good story. I think you guys are gonna really like it. I do it with Put a Finger Down. Wait, is that 5 minutes left?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll do this instead. I'll do silhouette comedy for you guys.
Put a finger down.
No, it's viral. You can watch it. Okay, this is like, I'll end on this because this is why I don't drink anymore, and it's because of one night stands. I used to have like lascivious one night stands, like crazy. I mean, my favorite thing to do is be blackout drunk, but pretend I'm not blackout drunk and see if I can trick you. And so I would like try to like hit on women and just be like really funny and talk about string theory, but what they heard was like that. So I just like couldn't do it. But one night I was at this club called Bar Lubitsch in West Hollywood, and I just boofed a bunch of Molly, which is when you put it up your asshole so it kicks in quicker. If you haven't done that, you should boof. Everyone should boof, for real. Like it goes faster than if you eat it and you have to digest it. Just put it in your butt. Like if Neo's not the one, that's what I'm trying to say. If Neo in the Matrix, if Neo was the one when Morpheus was like red pill, blue pill, he would have been like both, boom, and like got into the Matrix sooner. Right? If you're gonna fight for our lives, be serious. Get up there. Like, go. Fight Mr. Anderson for real. That's what I would do, and Morpheus is like, you're not the one. And I'm like, then get him, dude. I'm fighting for our lives. So I ran a little Molly around the rim, and I drank a bunch of whiskey, and I was at the club. It was a drum and bass night, ringtone kazoo music, just like drum, bass, pop, hoodie up, vape hidden. I can hear my body making pee, like I'm in the pocket. Do you know what I mean? Have you gotten that fucked up where you can hear your body and you're like, where's that drip coming from? Yeah, right? And then it's like, wait, I can do it better. Okay. Anyway. Okay, there we go. And I'm dancing and I lock eyes with this. And I'm dancing and I lock eyes with this woman, and she's built, she's stacked, she's yoked, and we dance together. Like, we don't even talk, just fucking foreheads rubbing together. Like third eye dry hump. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like psychically horny, and it's so and then we go get shots, and I was like, you know, I paid for some shots, and I'm like, what do you do for a living? She's a CrossFit influencer, and she has these muscles up here, you know, where it looks like you're wearing an airplane pillow all the time. I've never been with like a thick thigh, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a horse girl guy, give me that haunch, baby girl. And so like, I was thinking how funny it would be, like, if we have sex, and like, I've never ridden a motorcycle, but you could just from the back, just like, that would be like so good. And so we go back to her place, and we're making out, and it's hot and heavy, and I take off her shirt and I take off her bra, and the light hits her, the mood light hits her, and I see a six-pack, and I was like, okay, that's all good, no problem. And then I see like those lines here, and I was like, it's all good, confident dude. But then she had an outie belly button, and I was like, oh, disgusting. It was so gross, dude. Like, why would you like fix that, right? Like, put that back in. What are you doing, girl? Like, it was so bad. Like, sorry, but like, this is what it looked like. It was like,
That?
Can you see that? Like,
I'm tiny, but that is
like that. Like that.
Are you sure it was a belly button?
Yeah, right underneath the clit, right next to the balls. Yeah. Belly button, dude. 10-inch belly button. Oh, no. She goes, do you want to have sex? And I go, yeah, bet. And she flips me on the bed like one of her big tires. And I was like, whoa, you know, I fall backwards. She jumps on top of me. And it was like a quick fuck. Like, she just slid right in. She was like this, going like that with her outie, slid right in my Andy. And it just kept going like that. I was like, no, God. And so my blood is dipping, right? My blood's like, we out. I'm not, you know, and it goes out. And she comes real quick. And when she does the suction, the sweat, it just goes like, and I was like, so that's why I don't drink. That's sort of yeah.